Gusto niyo bang malaman ang kalagayan ng relasyon ng Pilipinas at China? Over the years, bago-bago ang kalagayan ng relasyon ng Pilipinas at China. Minsan okay, minsan hindi. Para silang isang relasyon na kadalasan ay may tampo. Bakit nga ba ganito ang relasyon ng China at Pilipinas? Okay naman ang simula ng relasyon ng Pilipinas at China. Back in 1975, nag-establish tayo ng formal diplomatic relation with People's Republic of China o PRC. Ano nga ba ang diplomatic relation? It refers to the customary diplomatic intercourse between nations. In short, ito ay formal na kasunduan or kaugnayan ng dalawang bansa. In fact, ilang formal bilateral agreements ang pinirmahan noon ni dating Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos sa ilalim ng pamamahala ni Chairman Mao Zedong sa China. Napapaloob dito ang kasunduan tungkol sa politics, trade and investments, security, and tourism. Before the signing of the bilateral agreements with China, pumunta si dating Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos kasama ang kanyang asawa na si Imelda Marcos sa China to meet Chairman Mao Zedong. At dito nagsimula ang One China policy. A policy saying that there is only one sovereign state under the name China, despite the fact that there are two states: the People's Republic of China and the Republic of China. In short, hindi na natin ina-acknowledge bilang isang sovereign independent state ang Republic of China o Taiwan. Sa paglipas ng panahon, maayos ang bilateral trade and diplomatic relationship natin sa China. Sa katunayan, ang Pilipinas ay pumirma ng higit sa 100 bilateral agreement sa China sa ilalim ng Administrasyong Marcos. Sa taong 1980, pinautang tayo ng China ng higit sa $30 million para sa pagpagawa ng mini hydropower plant projects. Sa katunayan, ang China ay naging ika-6 na pinakamalaking trading partner ng Pilipinas. Subalit, nagtagal lang ito ng ilang taon dahil sa political uncertainties during the martial law period. Samantala, pagkatapos ng 1986 People Power Revolution, sa ilalim ng pamamahala ni dating Pangulong Corazon Aquino, inimbitahan siya ng China for a state visit. She renewed our friendship with China, even if others are against it. Samantala, nagsimulang makipag-ugnayan si President Cory Aquino sa Taiwan. Maraming financial assistance ang binigay ng Taiwan sa Pilipinas. The relation of Taiwan and Philippines is contrary to the One China policy adopted by former President Marcos, and China got jealous because they felt neglected. When Fidel V. Ramos became the President of the Philippines, he prioritized first the restoration of our bilateral relationship with China. In 1993, President Ramos visited China to strengthen our commercial ties. But in year 1995, after 2 years of our stable relationship with China, tension accumulated again after China occupied the Panganiban Reef in Palawan. Hindi na pinalaki ni President Ramos ang issue tungkol sa Panganiban Reef Sa katunayan, he invited the former Chinese President Jiang Zemin para bisitahin ang Pilipinas pagkatapos ng IPIC Summit noong 1996. Napagkasunduan ng dalawang leaders na isang tabi muna ang issue sa West Philippine Sea at tutukan ang restoration ng overall bilateral relationship. In 2002, China signed the Declaration on the Conduct of Parties in the South China Sea through the efforts of President Ramos. Under the administration of former President Joseph Estrada, even if it is only short-lived, he ratified the Visiting Forces Agreement in our Senate. In year 2000, he visited China to sign 8 bilateral agreements. So here comes the administration of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. In just 7 years, China and Philippines had 65 bilateral agreements. The Philippines signed 3 major agreements. First is Joint Maritime Seismic Undertaking where Philippines, China, and Vietnam agreed that they may jointly explore the natural resources in disputed territories in West Philippine Sea. Second is NBN-ZTE deal. The Philippines signed with China-owned ZTE company to establish a national broadband network. Third is North Luzon Railway Project. But these projects are involved in Arroyo's biggest corruption scandal. Our relationship with China started with these investments that were aggregated with massive corruption. In 2012, the Philippine-China relationship hit its lowest or coldest point because of the territorial dispute in Panatag Shoal. Nagsimula ang tensyon dahil sa naval standoff between the BRP Gregorio del Pilar and the Chinese Coast Guard vessels. Aarestahin sana ng ating Philippine Naval Forces ang mga Chinese fishermen who were illegally fishing endangered species such as corals and giant clams in the West Philippine Sea. In response, China imposed economic sanctions against the Philippines, including restricting our banana exports and issuing a travel advisory to Chinese tourists who wanted to visit our country. Sa taong 2013, mas lalong lumala ang tensyon sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at China noong nagsampa ng kaso ang Pilipinas laban sa China sa isang arbitration body sa ilalim ng United Nations Convention on Law of the Sea. Pero biglang nagbago ang ihip ng hangin simula ng Administrasyong Duterte. During the presidential campaign, nangako si President Duterte na sasakay siya ng jet ski papuntang Panatag Shoal para itirik ang bandila ng Pilipinas. In year 2016, the Philippines wins its landmark victory against China 3 years after former President Aquino III filed the arbitration case in 2013. Duterte and Chinese President Xi Jinping agreed to pursue bilateral talks on the issue of the West Philippine Sea. The two leaders signed up 13 bilateral cooperation agreements. In year 2017, President Duterte and Chinese President Xi Jinping finalized an agreement granting the Philippines 3.6 billion and 360 million for the construction of 2 bridges over Pasig River and drug rehabilitation centers in Mindanao, respectively. In year 2018, during the third State of the Nation address, President Duterte vows to defend the West Philippine Sea. At dito nagtatapos ang pagtalakay natin sa kalagayan ng relasyon ng Pilipinas at China.